Hey guys, Pat here, and welcome back to another Honkai Star Rail video. And today we're jumping in to Pure Fiction Endgame mode this time. Pure Fiction Starward mode. We got another challenge ahead of us, and we're gonna see if we can do it. I mean, I'm just gonna be flat out with you guys. I'm gonna be using the exact same teams because these are my strongest teams that I have. So we're just gonna do this. I already have them pre-selected, as you guys can see here. So we're just gonna jump in and we're gonna see if we can obliterate all these stages. But before we get into that, I would just like to say thank you guys so much for the support on the previous Star Rail video. I was not expecting it to do as good as it did. But if you guys keep liking the Star Rail content, then I'll keep putting out, because, like I said, I do enjoy playing this game, and I would love if I could do some more variety content on the channel. But, that being said, let's hop right into the first match. Okay, I'll be completely straight with you guys. This is not my first time doing this, but luckily, it's not like I know every of the mechanics and I've done it before, but I tried recording this before, and my recording software does not handle Star Rail as good as it does, so sometimes it'll just stop recording because of how intensive the game is. So hopefully it does not crash on me again, because I would hate that. I would really hate if that happened. If that happens, then I may have to lower my visual settings, because otherwise I'm not sure what else I can do. I did lower the FPS. I had it at 60, now it's at 30, if you guys couldn't tell from how not as smooth it is, but I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Anyways, editing me will probably fast forward this a bit starting now, because at this point, Pure Fiction is definitely the easiest of the endgame modes. Not that I mind. It's a good thing that we have like a pretty easy endgame, if anything, because this allows, you know, people to get free jades essentially. I do wish these endgames reset more often, because there are so many periods where HSR just has like nothing going on after you do the like one event a patch, which granted does give a good amount of jades, don't get me wrong. I much prefer one event giving a ton of jades than 50 events giving like 6 jades, in my opinion. I think that's less annoying to deal with, and it feels more rewarding. But then once you do that, it does just feel like, oh man, I did everything, now what? You know? Alright, so we're gonna do this. We're going to ult with Fast Twist here. And we're gonna ult with Cyrene, and we're just gonna get going. I was gonna wait for another F-Knight ult, but might as well just go ahead and do this here. Cyrene! Obliterate! And now we got another one. We're not done yet. Nice. Let's go ahead and ult. Nice. You know what, sure, I'll even ult with March right here. Just so we can get this. Bam. And now we're gonna shoot an arrow right here. Okay. I thought that was gonna kill. I thought that was going to kill. I was very incorrect. Unfortunate. No biggie. We got a Casper's ultimate right here to finish the job. Pure Fiction Lygus is interesting. Let me know which team you guys use. I've seen people use, like, Zila post-buff now against Pure Fiction and actually get good scores. Are people still using Zila? Are people still going to use Archer? Probably. I mean, I guess it's technically not a terrible combination. Let's go ahead and do another arrow shot. Okay, yeah, we need to get back up the Resurgent Grid. Restore the skies! Yeah. I mean, at this point, this team is just rinse and repeat now. We just go back and forth between it. What matters is whether or not we just get enough points. You know, it might just even auto it. Because, I mean, this team is just rinse and repeat now that Cyrene has ult. 7 million damage, it's crazy. Okay, let me not auto this, because it does depend. Who's he gonna... That is perfect, actually. I needed that caster assault. And we get another free Hyacinth ult. Lygus is such a good boss fight. Lygus is definitely one of my favorite boss fights, because he just has really fun mechanics. Free ults. I love free ults. I would have used Finan against this guy if it wasn't for the fact that I needed a third team, obviously. You know, if I didn't need a third team, I would 100% use Finan against him. But unfortunately I do, so Finan is being saved for the third fight. Damn, 6 million from Cyrene. Okay, yeah, they're hitting Ika a lot. Do this, get that out of the way. We're just spamming 6 million again. God. Thank you, Silverwolf, for making me unable to be CC'd. Love that. Let's go ahead and do this. Caster's ult again. Now we just keep on spamming. Keep on spamming. This. And now we back to auto. I didn't see too much of how other people cleared Star Wars. I haven't seen too much complaining, if anything. I feel like it's a fine addition. Like, I haven't seen anyone say like, oh man, this sucks. Oh man. Why did they even add this? This ruins the free-to-play experience. Like, no, like, Star Rail is in such a good spot where there is, like, actually, like, a trillion teams you can use in all the endgames, and they all work. And, I mean, it's only getting better, too, because I'm... Not to get into leaks, but Archer is still, to this day, crazy. I guess I'll have to do this. Would have liked a caster as ult, but I guess we'll make do. It's fine. I'll go ahead and shoot that arrow, and we'll get caster's ult back up. And now we shoot another arrow. And another arrow. And now Pollux. Pollux! Obliterate! Yeah. 9 mil. I mean, hey, I think you could do any fight if the boss caters towards your team, for sure. This just kind of proves it, doesn't it? Now, obviously, over time, this will not be true, because, I mean, we're reaching the 0 cycle, and Lygus still has 30% of his HP left, but, I mean, damn. The shill is pretty crazy how much it's carrying right now. I am saving ult. Here we go, perfect. Ooh, this is gonna be close actually. You might be able to kill. Okay, let's see. If we're gonna kill, then now's our best shot. So, double arrow. Double arrow. And now Pollux. Obliterate. Damn, 6 mil. Oh, so close, so close. So close to a 40k. No big deal. We don't need 40k points. Oh, wait. Please, Dragon Castress. Oh, damn it. Okay, we'll do this. We'll do this. Actually, this might still work. Can Cyrene kill here? Maybe, maybe. Oh no, we're totally gonna kill. We got another Pollux. Damn, just barely enough. Just barely enough is crazy. We got the 40k. Alright. Beautiful. Alright, next node. Alright, and now this one's the easiest one. I only put Elation against this team because Cocolia does have 40% physical resistance, and she's still gonna be weak to Imaginary. Or actually, no, I don't think she's weak to Imaginary. I'm tripping. Anyways. I guess while this is going, let me explain to you guys. I have been on a crusade trying to get Yao Guang's Light Cone this entire, like, half banner duration. It has been pain. So, to put this into perspective, I summoned on her banner because I realized how necessary she was going to be for Elation teams when I decided I was gonna be a main of Elation. And my god. Okay, I lost. I had to go to Pity again on her first copy. After that... Okay, beautiful. Let's go ahead and do Yao Guang ult. But yeah, I lost my first 50-50 on getting the initial copy, and then after that, I had to go back to Hard Pity to get her. And then, for her E1, I actually did win the 50-50, thankfully. I still had to go to Pity for it, but I still won it. So at the end of the day, it was good. This Light Cone is basically taking me to Pity, and I don't think I'm going to even be able to, like, get the 5-star Light Cone in this patch, if it's going to take me till Pity. Like, we're going to see. I'm trying to do, like, maybe, like, 2 more singles at the end of this, but I'm borderline on 70 Pity, I want to say. And this has just been a rough. Like, she has been treating me horrendously, man. So, if I end up unable to get her Light Cone, at the very least I do have her E1, which is obviously way better value. But I guess what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to save, because my initial plan was to get Yao Guang's E1 and then maybe save the rest of my pulls to try and get Sparksy's E2. But I realized how unlikely of a scenario that truly was going to be for me, because getting an E2, I need at least like 150 some pulls, and I was not going to have enough. Even if I never did a single pull on Yao Guang's banner, I would have had like 70 pulls. That would have been only enough for maybe E1 Sparksy, which obviously is not enough. I would need E2 to make that investment worth it. So, obviously, I ditched that plan in favor of trying to just get E1S1 Yao Guang instead. Which, you know, a little bit tricky to do in half a patch, but it's definitely doable. It's definitely doable. As is what I thought before, you know, Yao Guang decided, let me make this as hard as possible for you. And I'm gonna be honest, if I can't get her Light Cone, what I'm probably just gonna do is I'm just gonna save for either whenever they come out with the Elation sustain, and then that's sustain for the Elation team wants their Light Cone more, or Nihilix's Light Cone, because I do want Nihilix. She has been an absolute joy in the story, and I really love her character. So one of those two things is going to happen. It's just a matter of when, really. Okay, this is going to do this for us.
An explosive start. Wiped him out.
We're going to get another
The will of heaven can
moment here. And as you guys can see, I've basically just been playing this whole team on auto, because it's just, when you have enough investment like this, like, you can just do this. Especially with a team like Elation. Like, people say this team does not synchronize well. And you can say that for sure, because there definitely are negatives to this team. Like, oh, you don't have as much control over Aha's instance unless you have Yao Guang, which, in this case, I do. And also, getting to 240 MMR with Silverwolf is still tricky, even with the E1. So I could definitely understand the frustration that can come with Elation, but I do think that the team's just going to straight up get better, literally more as time goes, same way Remembrance did. I could totally see Nihilix like coming in at the very end of the story, and she is just the Elation's version of Cyrene. Which, if that's the case, ooh, that'll be so good. Would love that. Okay, well, I was just complaining about not being able to get 240 MMR, but looks like we will be able to get it right here once we land this next instant. 107. How much is damage is this gonna do? Yeah, 3 million, and here comes Silverwolf. 3.5, almost 8 million damage. Mind you, Cocolia, I mean, she's not resistant to Imaginary, but she's not weak to it. Okay. Let's see. Go ahead and turn that off, because now we're out of the instant. Still 40% HP left. I could have totally done this if I had swapped some of the teams around, like if I did this team against the third boss that is weak to Imaginary. But I figured I could have done this since, you know, Sparksy can carry a lot of the fire damage. If I needed to, but I guess this is going to be a little bit trickier than I thought. Yep, remove that debuff. No thank you, Cocolia. Here comes another instant. Now we got back on the Resurging Tide. Oh, okay. There we go. Another instant. Yeah, it pays to have an E2 S1 Silverwolf, though, doesn't it? So good. Such a fun character to use. Put that buff on Sparksicle, because I needed that buff on her. Let me do skill with Yao Guang here. Okay, no loot box. It's fine. %16 health. We could kill. We could definitely kill here, I think. Yeah, Yao Guang's gonna land another Aha instant right here, and this should kill.
Witness the avalanche.
Alright, yeah, do you think, Cocolia? Now this, and you are done so. Because you're about to get this whole 40 punchline instant plus another Silverwolf turn. So yeah, you're dead. Pretty clean, honestly. Pretty clean for fighting a stage. I mean, granted, we had Elation shield buffs, but hey, People said Elation was cooked.
I am the one who bears the world. I am the blazing sun destined to rise!
Fight it!
Step onto the board.
Let's see. Because this is the extra stage. And it is against Kafka, so I wonder
A bloody fight.
how much are we going to be able to do here.
Can you find the answer?
We've been landing 40Ks in all these stages. I'll be damned if I let Final, my glorious king, not 40K this as well. Alright, Finan. Editing me might just speed this up, honestly, because I mean, he's just going to be stuck.
Ball is absolute.
Meteor counter for the next 5 minutes, so... I guess while that's done, I'm going to make this whole section just me glazing this character and how OP and busted and broken he is, despite the fact that people call him an E2 merchant. I don't think that's a bad thing, by the way. Better an E2 merchant than a bad merchant. People glaze a Noxus because, oh, he's the low-cost king, but yet, I would not say he's reaching quite the same peaks as this character. And yet some people will say, some people will argue, but then I have to spend more pulls and put more investment into him. Like, yeah. It's called a return on investment, bro. It's like what Topaz said. Well, I forgot, what was like her ultimate voice line?
Investing in victory. It's playing the long game.
I don't know, editing me might put it up on the screen, but it's just like that. It's called a return on investment, you know? My Finan, hey, he's been going crazy. And guess what? If they ever do buff, say, like, if they ever Nova Flare Sunday, ooh, I wait for the day they Nova Flare Sunday. If they Nova Flare Sunday, I will be going crazy. I'll be doing tricks on it. Like, it's gonna be crazy for my Finan if they Nova Flare Sunday. Because people have been slandering Sunday. They've been calling him the worst generalist support ever since, like, now Blade's out, and apparently, like, Blade is going crazy. I wish I could have pulled Blade, because he also would have been fine in support, technically. But my pulls were spread very thin this patch after Silver Wolf. So, I've been spending pulls like crazy these past couple patches. Luckily, next patch should be a cooldown for me, because I just won't have any to spend, and even if they do rerun Sparksy, I'm probably just going to leave her as is, unfortunately. I mean, like, I could go for maybe her Light Cone if I end up not pulling Nihilic, or if I end up not pulling Yao Guang's Light Cone here, but I feel like I'd rather just save that for a different character. I don't know. I think I can wait for maybe like a second rerun. I want to see what Nihilix does. I want to see what, if they ever come out with the Elation Sustain, what they do. A lot of stuff. Anyways, Finan's finally done. So now we just gotta wait and do that again. Yeah, sure. Keep hitting Fine and Kafka.
How does one win? Press the attack.
Do this. Do that.
I've heard the call. I want to head down. Farewell. Existence is of no consequence.
Alright, and Finan will be in ult form for probably the rest of the fight now. Anyways, where was I? Oh, yeah, teams for Finan. So, like, they're rerunning Cyrene in the second half of this patch. I would have loved to get E2 Cyrene, because I do, obviously, I have Cyrene, and thanks to her, I have defeated some very annoying King stages in Anomaly Arbitration, so she is to thank for that. It is very unfortunate that I cannot pull for the E2 because she reran at such a terrible, terrible spot for me. I would have loved to invest further, but it was either her in my Finan team, which I would say is already at a pretty good spot, or my Elation team that desperately did need the buff more, in my opinion. Like, getting that E1 Yao Guang, I would definitely take. Especially considering the fact that I probably wouldn't have even been able to pull E2 Cyrene, considering, right? I'm like, here I am struggling to try and get a freaking light cone for Yao Guang. You think I'm going to be able to land an E2 for a character? Like, with this few pulls? Like, I just didn't feel prepared enough. Hopefully, Cyrene comes back on a second rerun on at a better time. Would love that for me specifically, but yeah. Hopefully that day will come. If not, then I guess Finan will always have other generalist supports like Blade that I could pull for on rerun. If he ever reruns at a good spot, to be fair. He'll probably rerun at like a really bad spot, like literally. When would he rerun? If we're in like 3.3 right now, he would probably rerun like... Or, I'm sorry, 4.3? Yeah, we're in like 4.3, so he would rerun in like maybe like 4.6. Like that. They could rerun him that early. I could see it. Totally possible. But if that's the case, then obviously I probably won't pull for him. Unless Nihilix comes out before, or Elation Sustain comes also before. But yeah, I'm focusing on my Elation team right now. I used to just go mostly horizontal investment in this game, but I have since learned my ways, and I'm trying to now make sure I just horizontal invest for this specific reason. And that is it. GG's 80k'd all of Star Wars mode. Suck it. Boom. Falsehood to fact. Cleared. Let's switch over to the builds. Okay, so last time I did an oopsie daisy and I forgot to show off Silverwolf, so everything else here is the same. I didn't really change anything with my character builds on Sparksy, Silverwolf, everyone else, but here's Silverwolf's build, since I couldn't give you all a good look at it. It's pretty calm. I've been going back and forth on the Elation Relic dungeon for days. I've been going back and forth on that dungeon for days. I've yet to get a supremely strong relic from there. But, yeah. I mean, I'm not sure. I probably am going to stop showing builds once I reach the third video, unless something changes, because all of my builds are gonna be the same, most likely, for a good while. But, yeah. I mean, if you guys want to ask for builds, then trust me, you can just ask in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to respond anyway. Let's see, who else are we missing? Sunday. Did I get Ceredra? Where's Ceredra at? I might have skipped her over. Here she is. Cheesy 1. And I think that is it. But, before we end off, y'all already know, I've been trying to get this. I just said in the video I'm trying to get this icon. We got 2 single pulls. We got 2 single pulls. And I am at, like, oh, I don't know. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. Like 66. Oh my god. Alright, let's see. Nope, that's a dud. Nope, that's a dud. Alright. Thank you guys for enjoying the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.